Hey guys, good morning. Today's the day, surgery day. I have the girls off cleaning up their mess outside. There's chalk and shoes and all kinds of stuff. Everly just woke up. It is 9:25. They just got done with breakfast. They heated up the breakfast sandwiches and they worked out really nicely. So we ended up doing from frozen, straight from the freezer, 90 seconds on 30% power and 50 seconds on regular power. So, and they heated up perfectly fine, and it was like a good serving for them. They had a little Danimal on the side, and now my Everly's finally awake. 9:25 and she's just now getting up. I can't believe it. She never sleeps in this late. She's usually one of the first ones up, like 7 o'clock. It feels good though to come down to a completely spotless house. We cleaned the kitchen up really nicely last night after dinner. We all tag teamed it, and it took us like 10 minutes. Everything's pristine where it belongs. Good morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're trying to knee walk? Everly. Good morning, Mama. Good morning. I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot after dropping off Andres to the surgery, and I just feel honestly so emotionally drained. Like, I was really hoping that they would let me stay, at least in the waiting room, but I didn't even get to go in. Like, it just sucks because I know he's just having a routine surgery, but like, my heart really goes out to people that, you know, that have like their loved ones are having major surgery. Like, this sucks. Oh my gosh. And I feel like I've been in and out of like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, and like horror in my head. So anyway, I don't feel like going to get my eyebrows threaded, or I didn't shave my legs, so I'm not getting a pedicure. Not that they probably could care less about hairy legs. I care less about hairy legs when I'm examining a woman, but I don't know. I feel like medically and beauty is two completely different things. And I know they wear gloves, but I doubt he wants to feel my stubble, and I just don't even care. I was just gonna paint my toes like myself to begin with. I have this really pretty light pink color that I want to do, instead of going like dark. I already had dark. I want something light, but I'm not in the mood. So anyway, I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot. I'm in a virtual queue to order the holiday nails for Color Street. I am just like, I will have so much relief when I just get a phone call or something like, his surgery is not, it's not even scheduled till 1. So like, I'll be fine till 1, but then I will be like counting down the minutes from 1 o'clock. So he told me that they would call me 45 minutes before he's ready to go back. So pretty much like, he's ready, the surgeon is done finishing up the case, and like 45 minutes before he's ready to go back. And then they said the doctor would call me right when she's done. So that'll make me feel a lot better. And then when she's done, he should have a pretty smooth recovery. So I'm just gonna, instead of doing my Walmart grocery pickup later in the week, especially like not having to worry about leaving him there with the girls or anything, or like loading them up in the car to come get the Walmart order, I'm just gonna come in and get all the little things. It wasn't even, I was gonna have to add stuff to my Walmart order. If you've done Walmart grocery pickup before, 1 minute till my queue is up. If you've done Walmart grocery pickup before, you know it's a $35 minimum. I could have sworn it used to be a $30 minimum, but on there it said $35, and my order was only like $24. So I was gonna have to add something to it just to get the stuff that I needed. So it's fine, I can just run in really fast and then go home. My mom said she would dye my hair for me, but I don't want to miss his phone call, so I don't know if that's going to be something that I even want to do. I feel I should be like positive right now, and I honestly feel negative. So I'm gonna run in, I'm gonna order my Color Street stuff, and then I'm gonna run into Walmart, and I will give you guys an update when I hear something. He's finally back. I at least got to talk to him like through text message. I was walking around Walmart and I at least got to talk to him for that amount of time. I got the stuff that I needed from Walmart. He kept just telling me like, go home, there's no reason for you to be at Walmart. I'm like, I know, I'm gonna pick up my stuff and just go. Now I'm at the bank getting my sinking fund cash. Why I didn't get this yesterday, I don't know, but don't forget to scan your receipts into Ibotta and Fetch rewards. I broke it up. I have my Christmas and my Halloween. This is like, it was only $26.76 for Halloween stuff, and then Christmas I found, I'd kind of gone back and forth over what I wanted to do for Christmas, like theme wise. Last year we did pajamas, and so this year I think we're going to do a tartan plaid on a couple of the girls, and I'm sure these people think I'm nuts because I've done nothing. I was texting him and crying through Walmart. I've been crying since I've been in line here. Yeah, so I found a super cute dress for Everly in like a tartan plaid with a red undershirt. I'm gonna do a black tights and black shoes, and then for autumn I got the tartan shirt with black, and it came with black leggings, like black velvet leggings, and I'm gonna do black shoes for her. And then I think for Emmy and Maddie, I'm going to pull the forest green and either the cream or the red, or maybe I'll put them both in a different shade of forest green. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do the tartan on Autumn and Everly. One, because they only had the 12 months in the 5T size. I couldn't find that same print in the bigger girls, so I think I'm just gonna pull the colors and put them in solids. And I'm gonna see if they want to be in a dress or pants. I usually give them the option, like when we took our family pictures, I give them the option of what they want to be in, and they both chose a dress. And who was in a dress? I think Maddie was in a dress, Emmy was in a dress also. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let them choose and I'll find an outfit based on what they want, and then I'll either put him in, for myself too, I may look for a forest green, and then I may put them in cream, or I may be in cream. I don't know, like the whole outfit's super cute. It has red, cream, forest green, and like a lighter green. I'll have to show it to you guys, and a gold. So I'm just gonna pull colors, I think, so it's not too much print and overwhelm, and just go from there. But yeah, I only found their two stuff, and then I found my Christmas pajamas, so I'm going to do their Christmas pajamas around mine. And they had some cute little girl Christmas pajamas, but I want to look at the Black Friday ad, because I'm thinking, I got mine because mine were hard to find last year because I needed a larger size in the buffalo check, and so I ended up having to order them last minute, and thank goodness they fit. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I have one more stop after this. Oh, about Black Friday. I want to... Thank you, too. I want to look at the Black Friday deals because they had pajamas last year. And if I can't find anything, and I don't find anything like at Carter's that matches up, then I will just get the ones from Walmart. I have one more errand to run on the way home. I need to go put gas. That way, whenever I've left the van with my mom because I want to make sure if there's an emergency, she has car seats and everything to be able to take the girls. And for me, it's fine driving the Pilot, but I only have 58 miles left, and I don't want to have to stop and put gas on the way back from getting him from the hospital. So yeah, I need to do that now. He's fine. He's out of surgery. They said he did really well. It was very smooth surgery, which, oh my gosh, like everything about me just feels so much better. And I almost started to panic because I missed the call. There's like a new silencing feature on the iOS update, and apparently it was turned on. So all of a sudden I went to look and I'm like, how do I have 2 missed calls? What the heck? So I went into them and it said they were silenced. So I kept calling and calling and calling. I was like, I turned on my phone. I was like panicking. My mom's like, it's okay, you're gonna get a hold of it. They were probably just telling you the surgery's over. I literally stayed out so that I turned my phone on loud, which I never do, just so I could make sure I got the phone call, and it silenced. I could not believe it. I was so upset. So I kept calling. Finally someone answered and I was like, please, I need to know what's going on. And they're like, oh, Miss Mendoza, he did wonderful. He's in recovery. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm so happy. So, okay, I'm gonna go get my Henny Benny and come back home. What are you doing? What are you doing? Eyes. 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 We are home. My Henny Benny is tucked away upstairs. Gave him a blanket, gave him, well, when we first got home, he was in a little bit of pain, so I gave him a snack and some water with the pain med that they sent him home with, and then got him all tucked in so that he could rest. I cooked dinner, which I wish I had filmed it, but honestly I was just a little frazzled because it was hot. I had the mask on because my mom was here and I was trying to get it all together. So I literally we had some frozen onions in the freezer, threw those in. I had one older red bell pepper, like not from this grocery haul this past weekend. So I chopped up that guy, threw that in. I had some fresh green beans, threw that in. Some kielbasa sausage that I bought from Costco last grocery haul, and tossed it all in some coconut oil in a pan, and it was so bomb. I put it in corn tortillas, had a little bit of the challah rice left over from last night, and I had some mixed green salad with some feta and ranch, and oh, and I made a tzatziki sauce for the top of it. So good. It was bomb. And I sent him up some tacos. My mom had dinner with us. Bless my mom, man. She was here all day with the girls, and she even right now went to go pick up his prescription of pain medication so that I could sit here. I already cleaned up the kitchen and I am exhausted, but it was a good first day. He's doing very well. No complications or anything with the surgery. His pain is a little bit higher than the last couple of times, but that's to be expected with the scar tissue and stuff. And so hopefully, like I said, 3rd time's a charm, and he's okay. His belly's flat right now, so he's kind of like, that's weird to have my belly flat. But yeah, so he's gonna be upstairs resting, and we are going to be here for probably about an hour just playing while Everly tires herself out. Hi. Hi. Whoa. Hi. You trying to grab the string? No, ma'am. Yeah, so I'm gonna let her tire herself out, and then I'll get her ready for bed, and then we'll get everybody else ready for bed, and then Mama will do her work and edit. Luckily the house is pretty put together. Dinner was super easy because it was a 1-pan meal, so I already got it all cleaned up. Dishwasher loaded and everything. Oh, pretty girl. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. I know. Oh. You're getting brave, huh? You're trying to step off for mommy. No, ma'am, you're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Crazy girl, what are you doing? I think the last thing I recorded was playing with the girls in the living room before they went to bed. That happened maybe about an hour and 15 minutes. We were just rolling around on the floor and trying to tire out Everly, really is what it boiled down to, because she took kind of a late nap and I wanted to make sure she was ready to go to bed, because I've been trying to put her and Autumn to bed at the same time. So I should backtrack. When we first put Autumn and Everly together, it was like kind of a hot mess. So we put Autumn with Maddie. They got used to each other, but Autumn was keeping Maddie awake and just was being disruptive in the morning to her and stuff, waking her up super early and trying to play with her toys and destroying her room because Maddie has so much more in her room than Autumn does. So we moved Autumn back into the room. This was months ago. And ever since then, we had been keeping Autumn awake a little bit longer than Everly. So we would put Everly to bed first. And oftentimes, especially since we've been distance learning, oftentimes Autumn would be going to bed closer to the bigger girls' bedtimes, and she really, I've said this before, she really still needs either an earlier bedtime or a nap during the day. And a lot of times she doesn't take a nap during the day. Even if she goes for quiet time, she'll just lay there and play with her toys, stare at the ceiling or whatever. It's still quiet time, she's resting, but she's not taking a nap. So then towards dinner, after dinner, she becomes a little bearish, and she just is still in that stage. Every kid is different. Like by this age, me and Maddie were no longer taking naps, but Autumn still kind of needs one or an earlier bedtime. So it just really, like scheduling wise, sleep wise, it really hadn't been working out that well to keep her up past Everly, because even Everly sometimes doesn't go to bed until almost 8 o'clock. It really just depends on how long of naps she takes during the day. Like today was a little thrown off because she slept until 9:40 or something like that. Got her up, fed her breakfast while Andres was getting his last minute, like he had to take a cleansing shower and just various things, and fed her and everything. And then she took I'm trying to think. She took a late nap, but it was a long nap. So I tried to keep her up. Her last bottle of the day was at 7:30. So I was trying to keep her up and active until 7:30 and get her tired out to make sure she would lay down and go to bed. So what we've been doing for, I don't even know, maybe close to 2 months now, 6-8 weeks, something like that, is instead of keeping Autumn awake longer than Everly, just to ensure Autumn doesn't mess with her, because what was happening was we were putting them to bed at the same time, and Autumn was again laying there, especially if she wasn't directly ready for bed, laying there messing with her toys, and Everly would be staring at her like, come get me sissy, come get me, and she wouldn't go to sleep. Everly would just roll around or cry and be upset that Autumn was like staring at her, not doing anything. So it took us a little while to kind of sleep train both of them to sleep at the same time. You go to bed at the same time. They wake up about the same time, except like today, Autumn was up about 7:20 and Everly didn't wake up until 9:40, which is crazy because that hasn't been happening. Normally they both are up about 7:30-ish because Autumn's first Zoom is at 7:45. So I'm not sure what exactly happened today that kind of knocked her out of that schedule, but that would be nice if she went to bed and she slept and then took a later nap in the afternoon, because when she wakes up at 7:30, she's back in bed by 9:30 for a morning nap, and then again at like 1-ish for an afternoon nap, and then her bedtime's early. But today I wasn't so sure because she took that long nap and she woke up late this morning. I really wasn't sure what was going to end up happening. So yeah, I forgot why I was even talking about that, but anyway, I got them all ready for bed and checked on my honey bunny, got him some pain medication, see if he needed a snack or anything. He's been able to sleep on and off, and when I went in there, the girls had written him a little note telling him good night and they love him, because I didn't want them to wake him up, so they wrote him a note. So I went in there to just give the note after they had gone to bed. I put it at his table side, and he kind of woke up and I was like, how are you feeling? You know, he said, I feel good, the pain medication worked, I feel good. So he's just been laying there kind of resting the whole rest of the afternoon and early evening, which is good. I don't know how he'll feel tomorrow, if he'll want to come down here and sit with us, or I would prefer him just to kind of stay in the room for the next few days so he can just completely heal. The girls aren't anywhere. They can come say hi to him, you know, and visit him. I had them going up there and taking him more water and snacks and stuff earlier so they can still at least see him and say hi. But that way he's not tempted either, because this is like a big problem. He had an infection issue with the first surgery. And with the second surgery, we're thinking that, and his surgeon said the same thing today after she went in to see like where the scar tissue was. Scar tissue, like from the last surgery last October, was, she said that it looked like the area was just super weak, like they had to use a different type of stitch. He should have just got mesh from the get-go, but they had to use a different type of stitch the second surgery because he was allergic to the stitches from the first surgery, which was the infection issue that he had, which is why he had it redone the second time, because it did not open after the first surgery. It just was infected. It was draining. We couldn't get it to heal and close up, and so they had to go back in there and remove the sutures and resuture it, and the sutures did not hold, so that's why it came open again. So this time he had mesh, and it was hopefully she was confident that it was a very simple standard procedure. She doesn't foresee him having any complications. Here's hoping. But one of the big issues was he gets very restless. He doesn't want, I think a lot of guys are like this, he doesn't want to take the time to let his body heal. He's already been complaining about it for like a week, and it hadn't even happened yet. He was like, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to get to like carry Everly. I'm not going to, how are you supposed to get places? I'm like, I do just fine by myself. I am very self-sufficient. I get it done when I need to get it done. Like, you don't have to worry about, but what about your back? I'm like, I will take everything easy, because my back tends to hurt really easily ever since I injured it at work a few years ago. It does hurt, and on top of that, I'm out of shape. So because those muscles aren't really in great shape, my back gets thrown out and gets very tender very easily. I'm like, it'll be fine. What do you think I do? I mean, he's been home for the last few months to try and, you know, not injure himself anymore, but I'm like, what do you think I was doing when I was home and you were working 50, 60 hours a week? What do you think I was doing? Everyone lived, right? We'll live, we'll be fine. But he has a really hard time like staying away, not involved in stuff, and so he's on very, very strict rules this time, because just for health reasons, like nobody wants to go through this again. Although his anesthesiologist was one of the ones I used to work with, which is pretty cool. That made me feel good, because I was like, oh, he's a great anesthesiologist, like super great in emergencies. I felt very comfortable with him being there. So anyway, I'm waiting for the vlog to upload. I got it exported and edited and everything. It's already 11:18. And I'm going to get this going for you guys and then call it a night. Go check on my handy bunny and see if he needs anything, and then just try and hit the sack. We don't have really a whole lot of plans the next few days. I really would like to try and continue to meal prep a little bit here and there for the week, again, just to kind of build up a little bit of a stockpile for the days that I'm not here, for my mom, the girls, and for him to have easy access to food. So that's kind of my plan the next few days. And then I have, oh, he texts me. And then we have the Halloween party. So I'm gonna go to see what he needs. But we have the Halloween party on Saturday. And I'll be going over there Saturday to, it's gonna be at Nin's house in her backyard, to kind of get stuff set up and everything. And my mom's gonna watch the girls at her house while he's here resting. So that's gonna be fun. I'm really sad that he's probably going to, my battery died, but he's probably going to miss it. I told him not to go. I said, you're just gonna have to stay home and miss it. There we go, focus. And that's fine. I said, if you feel up to it, you can go sit over there versus sitting here, but I don't think that's only 3 days away. We'll see. I mean, you know, he may just want to sit, but he's definitely not participating in anything. So other than that, we have the next 4 days or so to, 4 days. I go back to clinic on Monday, and if he's still hurting, I already told my preceptor I would skip next week as well and just stay here. I think he should be okay by then, but we'll kind of play it by ear. So yeah, we have 4 full days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 full days for us just to be here. The house is clean. I may continue to do a little bit of spot organizing here and there, like the girls' school stuff is kind of getting out of control. The kitchen looks really good as far as organization goes. The garage looks good. All the girls' bedrooms look good. I still would like to purge my clothes a little bit and kind of go through the office. The office is not disorganized by any means, but I just have a lot of little things laying around that I don't really use all of it anymore. So that's kind of the stuff that's on the agenda the next 4 days. It's just keep the house moving, meal prep, and finish organizing. Luckily, everything's clean, which is exactly why I hired somebody to do it. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to those of you that reached out, that sent such kind, sweet messages thinking about us and praying for us and for all of us. And it just really means like so much to me. Even on my Costco grocery haul, which if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's on my hkitty1122 channel. It's a big haul. It includes some Christmas stuff and all the things kind of that y'all were seeing in the vlog, yesterday's vlog. But even there, where, like I've told you guys this before, I find that on my, especially when I upload large hauls that get more views, people come out of the woodworks and tend to be really mean in the comments on those types of hauls, whether it's like making fun of me or making fun of how much I spend, or just downright hateful comments about who I am as a person. People definitely come out of the woodworks. And even on that vlog, even on that grocery haul, it was just nothing but exuding positivity and kind and thoughtful words for us and for him specifically. And it really is like so crazy to me to think that I can ask that of you guys, and literally all over the world people are thinking about us. It really like brings tears to my eyes. It's so special. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place because my mind honestly felt all over the place. I felt like I normally am like keep it together, you know, but today I felt like I lost it a little bit, and I'm glad and so beyond thrilled that everything turned out good and he's home healing, and here's to the rest of the recovery. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the day with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Trying to set myself up for progress tomorrow and make it a good initial part of the day. So I just did a clean sweep of the downstairs, put away all the excess little stuff, filled up Everly's bottles over there, made sure they were clean, put all the clothes that were like lying around, dirty towels and stuff, in the washer to wash first thing in the morning, put away the hair stuff and whatnot in the bathroom. And yeah, I have a slur of stuff. I was going to say surplus and it came out slur. Surplus of stuff. My handy bunny wants some yogurt with fruit and granola, some water. So I just filled up a gallon that Everly just finished up, pills, Everly's monitor, and then I'm charging electronics to see if the girls are good tomorrow. Maybe they can earn a little bit of screen time. So good night. I will see you guys tomorrow.